In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace your front brake hose on your Kia Soul. It's located behind your front wheel. Make sure you press your brake pedal down using a pry bar or something similar when you do hydraulics. Using a 21mm socket, we're going to take off our wheel. If your wheel is stuck, put one lug nut back on and give it a good whack with a rubber mallet. And remove your wheel. Make sure you have a drain bucket below. Use a 12mm socket and we're going to take this hose off the caliper. We have our brake pedal pressed down with our pry bar inside so that we don't lose all our brake fluid. Remove the hose from the caliper. All right, using a 12mm socket, we're going to take out this bolt to the bracket. And we can drop that down and we're going to take out this line. Using an 11mm line wrench, we're going to loosen this line. Once you got it started, you can go to a regular wrench and take it out the rest of the way. Once you take it out, we can take the spring clip out now. I'm going to use some needle nose pliers. You can also use some wire cutters. And take that out. Now we're going to pull our hose down and out. Clean off your bracket to get it ready for the new hose. Now we're going to insert our hose to fit in there properly with the flat sides this way and then the rounded sides going side to side. Once it's in there, you're going to slide your spring clip in. Once you get it started, you can tap it in. Now we can get our line started into the hose. Sometimes it's helpful to shake the line a little bit as you're twisting the fitting. Helps it go thread in a little easier. Now you can tighten it down the rest of the way. Once you're tight, You're just going to go a little extra turn, half a turn. And now we can connect our hose. Now we're going to attach our brake hose. Tighten down your bolt. Snug it up. And now we're going to attach it to the caliper. Now we're going to attach our brake hose to our caliper. Make sure your washer, the old washer, is off of the caliper first. Ours is stuck on there, so I'm going to use a pick and take that off. I'm going to put a washer there. Feed my bolt through the hose like this. And now we can put our hose, make sure you have your guide facing down so it goes in between here. And then you can thread this in. Now we're going to torque that to 21 foot-pounds. Now we're going to remove the pry bar and just pump it up a little bit. Take your cap off and let's do a gravity bleed. Make sure you pump up your brake pedal before beginning. We're going to look for the air bubbles coming out. And once it's a steady stream, we're going to close it down. Okay, so we're looking at a steady stream. I'm not seeing any more air bubbles. So now you can close it down. Snug it up. You want to clean the area. And put your cap back on. Install your wheel. You're going to start your lug nuts by hand. Once you get those started by hand, you're going to start at the lower one, walk the wheel on. Using a 21mm socket, I'm going to torque our wheels to 80 foot-pounds in a star-like pattern. Clean and inspect your cap. Should say what type of brake fluid this vehicle takes. It says .3 or 4. Take out your filter. And we're going to siphon out the old fluid. I'm using this tool. There's a few out there. It'll work just fine. Get as much out as possible. That looks like all the fluid we can reach. So let's put our filter back in. I'm going to fill this up to max. There's a line on the side that says it. There we are. There's a line on this side and also on this side to show you where max is. Now you can put your cap back on. To bleed the brakes on this Kia Soul, you're going to start in the right rear, then move to the left front, the left rear, and then the right front. Here we are at the right rear. I have somebody in the car pumping up the brake for me, and he's going to help me bleed the brakes. So I'm going to take my cap off my bleeder. I have something to catch my fluid. You can use a drip tray below, or you can use something like this. All right, pump him up, please.
Holding.
He's holding. I'm going to use an 11mm line wrench to crack open our bleeder. It's to the floor. I'm going to close it down. We're looking for air bubbles going down. And when there's no air bubbles, we're going to move on to the next wheel. Pump it up.
Holding.
He's holding. Loosen the bleeder.
Floor.
It's to the floor. Close the bleeder. Pump it up.
Holding.
He's holding.
Floor.
It's to the floor. I'm going to close it. I think that's good for this side. So we're going to clean the area and put our cap back on. And now we're going to move to the left front. Now we're at the left front. We're going to take our cap off. Using a 10mm wrench. We're getting ready to crack open our bleeder. I got my buddy in the car. Pump it up, please.
Holding.
He's holding.
Floor.
To the floor. Close that down. Pump it up, please. To the floor. Close it up. Pump it. He's holding. I'm just going to get the residual fluid out of here so I can see the air bubbles. You holding? It's to the floor. Pump it up again. He's holding. Okay. Tighten that bleeder. I'm not seeing any more air, so I'm going to clean the area. Now we're going to go to our master and top it off, make sure it's at max. And then we're going to go to our left rear and bleed it the same way we did number 1, or right rear. After we do that, we're going to move to our last wheel, which is the right front. And we're going to bleed that the same way we bled the left front. And then at the end, we're going to top off our master cylinder with brake fluid. Now that we've bled our brakes, we're going to top off the brake fluid. Make sure it's at max. Put your cap back on. If your brake pedal feels firm, then you're all set. You can put your wheels back on, torque them, take it for a road test.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.